Hello again. Finally I'm doing this. Sorry, I had to look at my computer. Yeah, so I got my phone. I've got my Instagram story archive. I can say that word. Stories archive. Yeah, this video is starting great again. No, so this is I'm going to talk about the stuff I wanted to talk about at the end of the last video, but then I had to charge my camera. Yes, I'm very well organized, yeah. And yeah, so I thought it would be best if I go through my stories from June, when I graduated high school, after I graduated high school, to talk about what it's been like since then, since I finished high school. Here it's called, I think the correct translation is grammar school for the German Gymnasium. So I did my Abitur. Yes, German words, beautiful, I know. Yeah, and what it's been like, it has been like since then until now. And yeah, as I said, I wanted to talk about so much because so much has changed. And yeah, I had to look at my door. Yeah, okay, so what do we have here? There was one thread of posts where I wrote so much about nostalgia and all that. So okay, on the 12th, I think on the 13th of June, I had my last Abitur exam, my oral English Abitur exam, so my final exam I ever had at school. Yeah, no, it was ethics. I first had my English exam, and my very last one was my oral ethics exam. And at that time I also was so crazy to watch the E3, if you know what that is, the gaming convention event thing, E3, something with, I forgot what it means. E3. Yeah, I was crazy enough to watch the live streams of the E3. Yeah, so my sleeping rhythm was fucked up. I had to learn a lot, but didn't really time that well. Yeah, I was always a last minute learner, homework doer, so I already forgot what points I got at that last exam, but hey, who cares? I got my Abitur, I had a good graduation, everything was fine. I could have done better, but I don't care. Yeah, I stressed myself about all that a lot at that time, so yeah. Right, E3, blah blah blah, drawing. At some point around that, I got to meet Liddy, or maybe, I think it was in June, early June. Liddy Scott, I've talked about her in my last video. Yeah, then I started drawing her characters. I started with an eye, and yeah, then I started drawing full body sketches of the characters, and oh my gosh, that was when our friendship really started. Yes. Her work still motivates me so much, and I think she's like a year older than me, so she already had that. Whoa! Oh my gosh, there were some freaking big birds outside my window and they scared me. Yeah. Well. I keep forgetting what I want to say. Liddy Scott. Yeah, so she already had all that experience of finishing school, thinking about what to do, in which direction to go, and etc. Do you say that in English? Etc. No. Yeah. And she helped me a lot through that time. She, without forcing any motivation or positivity on me, she just inspired me to do what I like and aim for my dreams and yeah, all that stuff. And like, yeah, to be more productive within my creativity, and I hope my computer doesn't turn off, because I'm trying for the first time to also record the audio with my microphone right there next to me. Because I don't know, maybe it sounds better, I don't know. Maybe you will hear it, what I do in the end. So yeah. I am trying not to make this too long, but I'm already taking like too long with all my rambling. Yeah. No. I just read what Liddy said. What did she say? Yeah, Liddy uses awesome words to compliment my art, so yeah, that always makes me super happy, because we talked about it and she was like, it's like you can look into my head and you just draw them, and I don't know, I think her descriptions in her writing are just so well done that I can imagine the characters really well, and I don't know, it's just fun to draw them, and yeah, I'm happy that she's happy about them, and I need to draw one of them again. I need to draw them all. Yes, because I love her characters. And it's fun to draw them. Yay. So, well. So yeah, my sleeping rhythm was really fucked up, because I sometimes went to bed at daytime. Liddy knows that, because I wrote her and I was like, yeah, the sun is going up here, because she's in Canada and I'm in Germany, and we have a 6-hour time difference, so it was like 10 or 11 p.m. when I went to bed at like 5 p.m. Yeah. Yeah, then came that nostalgia thread. I wrote nostalgia incoming. So I read through my dream journals from 2016 and 2017. Blah blah blah. Oh yeah, and that was when I also decided to go through my Instagram account, through all my posts, and I've been on Instagram since 2015, right? Yes. And I saw so much progress. I constantly made excuses for or I excused myself for not posting regularly, and I was always so stressed and freaked out about myself. And yeah, there was, I'm just gonna read it out. In the end I saw two major things. So when I went through my account, one, despite all the apparent inactivity I've been making excuses for, I see a lot of growth concerning my art, writing, acting, etc. and myself. Two, I started Instagram in 2015, but I know that what I've noticed now has also been happening before this. Yeah, before that. Basically, until now, I've been in a bubble of insecurity, toxicity, huge pressure, prejudice, expectations, and what else not. That's a very important point now. It's not saying that I'm not saying this easily, but school has been such a toxic environment for me, and now I'm finally free. Yes, I felt like that. It really felt like that, to be free. I mean, I'm not saying school is bad. I think it's good that you have school, but for me it just wasn't a good environment, because I got my social phobia there. It was a school for the rich kids, more like I'm not rich, but it's just I'm one of those people where others wonder why I'm at that school, because it costs a lot of money. It's a private school, and most of the people there wear all those GGL, Gucci stuff, whatever. I'm not saying anything against I forgot the word for I'm not saying anything against wearing expensive clothes, but the way the people behave there, some of them were just like, you really only live from your expensive, from your parents' jobs and their money. Some of them really had no own character or anything they could do. They just felt good because they had money. Yeah, that may sound mean, but it's true for some of them. Luckily, there were also those people who also weren't like super rich and didn't only walk around in expensive stuff. So yeah, there was a clean divide at my school between the rich kids and my parents can afford the school, but we can afford 10 houses wherever. I don't know. No, it wasn't that worth. I think that was that bad. It wasn't that bad, I think. But yeah, I hope I'm not insulting anyone. Anyways, the people I got along with weren't those super rich kids anyway. So yeah. God, where was I? Yes, it felt like freedom to leave school, also because I pressured myself, and as I said, huge pressure and security. That was a special point because there were so many people I attached bad memories to, because I've known them for so long, and they know what I was like when my social phobia became a thing, and it grew worse, and some people just didn't treat me well, and they developed and I developed and grew up, but you know what they did when they were young, and it's just like bad memories. It sounds strange, but yeah. Yeah. I will just read out what I said. It's not like that I hate everything about school. It's important, and education is a huge privilege I'm grateful for. It's the fact that I got bullied and the school environment kept reminding me of that and what that did to me. No, my camera charges low again. No, why is it always? It shows always it's full, and then I think I just can't read the sign. But I will continue. It said the school system is hugely fucked up, and puts so much pressure and stress on children who have to deal with enough psychological, hormonal, social stress growing up. It said there are teachers who aren't suited for their job, which is hugely irresponsible as they have a great impact on children's lives. It said there is so much and there are so many people constantly making you feel like you have to be better, which only ends up stressing you so much that you can't fulfill your true potential. There were many people who cared a lot about their grades, and teachers who only thought your grades were important, and that's toxic, especially for someone like me, who's... When you put pressure on me, I can't fulfill my potential. Yeah, I think many people can understand this. Also, I wasn't bad at maths, but in nearly every test I was bad because of insecurity and whatnot. I still don't get. Even my teachers didn't get why I didn't do well in tests, because they knew I was very good at it in class in math. But yeah, I was good in languages. I had great points in German and Chinese and English. And yeah. Yeah, that was good enough for me. And art was a struggle because art teachers have sometimes very strange opinions. Basically everybody I met of my age at school could use therapy, and there were worryingly many who took physical damage from their psychological issues. Oh yes, there were so many with a fucked up sleeping rhythm who took pills to get up and go to bed every day, and yeah, not a great experience and not a good environment, surely. The first 3 years after elementary school, I got sick all the time or acted sick because I didn't want to go to school because I was afraid to and felt that something was just wrong. Yep. Most students complain about the German school system, and it's not because we're lazy. I'm not much involved in politics. I'm not even 18 yet, so I can't vote. I voted a few days ago for the first time. Back then I wasn't 18 yet. But it worries me that the topic school isn't a higher priority for more people. That worries my parents too. Yeah. For nearly 8 years now, I've been waiting to get out of school, and looking back, I can see and feel that I wasn't being overly dramatic. It really is a huge issue how education works here, and probably in many other countries too. Now, why am I writing all this? I like to share my thoughts, and I just had to get them up, because not everybody gets through such times unharmed. I know elsewhere people starve and go to war, but everybody has different experiences and different perceptions of what their experiences are like for them. Sorry that my voice is breaking. And not everybody can be or have a mismotivation, as my best friend once called me. I'm a very positive person and can motivate myself very well. I work on myself every day and have that constant drive to get better. I still do. I don't want to know where I would be without those attributes today. I'm excited and in a good way slightly afraid for the future. But I know now is the time where I can finally completely take my life in my own hands, and my actions will define how my life will go. I finally have the chance to work hard to fulfill my dreams without all the pressure from school, without being pushed into a system that doesn't fit me and isn't good for me. And I have no intentions to fuck this up. Sorry. There will be hard times, it won't be easy, and I won't be able to stay positive all the time. Every day I see people who have built so much for themselves, have worked and still do work so incredibly hard. These people inspire me, and I know I can do it too. Maya, Ben, all the other cosplayers I look up to, so many authors. Lily Scott, she's building so much and she's working on it so hard every day. I'm excited to see where I'll go, and I'm grateful for support. So let's get this party started. Yes, and that's what I'm intending to do, keeping this party going. So yeah. So from that post until now, I've managed to finally manage my sleeping rhythm. I have to look at the clock because I've got acting class today. I managed to finally fix my sleeping rhythm. That's a very important thing for me, because my sleeping rhythm has been fucked up for 8 years or so. I don't know, basically since the end of elementary school. Yeah, and I didn't know I would ever be able to do that. I didn't think I would ever be able to do that. It was incredible. It really is. If you sleep regularly and have the whole day in front of you, it's just so different. I mean, for some people that may sound crazy, but for someone like me who used to go to bed at like 3 a.m. and get up at 12 p.m. or whatnot, it's a huge difference. And I had some setbacks recently. I went to bed late, but at least I'm used to getting up early now, and I'm getting so much done. And I'm starting to do cosplay, really, and I'm doing this this year. I wouldn't think I would consistently do that, but hey, I wanted to, so I'm doing it. And yeah, I'm flying to Ireland next month, yes. I'm less afraid to just do what I want, and Lily Scott has really been a huge part in that journey, and I'm serious about it. Yeah, and she also put a very nice comment under my last video, and it was so nice, and yes. I'm so happy to have you too, Lily. Yeah, really surround yourself with people who motivate you and who just have a positive effect on your life, because it helps so much, and it helps you keeping up a positive space of mind. Yeah, and yes, I smile a lot and I'm happy a lot because I'm a very positive person, as I read out. Yeah, I really don't, I'm not sure what I wanted to say exactly in this video, just that no matter in what space you're in, how hard the times are, it can change, it can all change, and you can take control of your life. Right now I'm still kind of lost because I don't know if I will successfully apply to Irish universities, and I don't know which course I will go to. Right now, costume design is my favorite, or if I will reach anything applying to that acting school at Dublin, the one that belongs to the Trinity College, or is part of the Trinity College, because I was there and I keep seeing their posts and I'm like, I would love to do that. It's just, I love acting so damn much. But I also love costume design, and it's just that constant struggle. So right now I'm just trying to fulfill every hobby of mine and do as much as I can so I can figure out what I want to do. And the basic thing is I would love to move to Ireland, and that will hopefully be possible if I successfully apply to Dublin universities and get accepted at one of them, either IADT or Trinity College. That will be possible, but I also want to be like very how do I say that? Self-sufficient? Is that the right word? I don't know. Not on my own necessarily, but productively and under my own control. I don't just want to work or study in no direction. I don't know how to say that. I want to do something that brings me somewhere and I can like get something out of every day, and that brings me closer to my dreams. And yeah, one of my dreams is having a dog, but that will have to take a while. I'm still, like, every day I'm so sad. Basically, yeah, I'm not really crying all the time about this, but yes, I'm sometimes very sad that I can't have a dog and that I'm not allowed to have dogs at home anymore because I took care with my family of a dog a few months ago, and yeah, they were very, not pissed, but I don't know, I think they didn't like it too much, and they don't like all the hair in the flat, so in the apartment. So yeah, I can't have a dog until I move somewhere else and have enough money and time and space and all that, and I'm on my own or with someone who likes dogs too. Yeah, I just want to save a dog and take care of them, and that's another issue. Sorry, I have to move. That's another issue. I sometimes think I could also do something where I just save or help. I can do something where I sometimes just help and protect animals. That would also be like a job or a future or a life I would like, but I don't know. That's why I say I'm lost. I don't know sounded really weird probably. So yeah, I will see where I will go, and my camera is making that your charge is low sign. So before all this gets lost, I will end this video. And yeah, thank you for listening. It's been over 20 minutes again, nearly 25. And yeah, I like doing these videos and I will continue to do them. And I'm also hoping to get more acting content in. I've got acting class in about 1.5 hours. And I have to go in less than 1 hour or about an hour. I will have to go in about an hour. And Lydia is streaming right now, but I left the stream to record this video. And hey, I'm mentioning you again, Lydia. Ow, my foot is asleep. Has fallen asleep. Ow. Yeah, this video is so great. Yeah, so thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. I'm over-motivated. No, you can never have enough motivation. Yeah, and I don't know, I'm just happy I've got so much freedom now and the possibility to do stuff, and now the time thing is blinking too, so I will have to stop this video now. Thank you for watching, see you in the next video, and yeah, bye!